Hi from BronyCon, I am Lightning-bliss and rainbows make you smile. Hope everybody's having a great time at the last BronyCon. Take care everybody.
Okej.
Hejsan! Jag är här på det sista BronyConet. Och även om det är tråkigt att det är sista gången så känner jag en stor glädje av att få uppleva det en sista gång. Och den här fina serien som My Little Pony har gett i generation 4 har betytt så mycket för mig. Jag kan inte tala om hur mycket det har betytt för mig. Det har varit helt fantastiskt. Så tack generation 4 av My Little Pony. Tack BronyCon för allt underbart som du har gett. Men även om du försvinner så försvinner inte vi. We're still here, Brony fandom. Det kommer vi vara en lång tid framöver. Vi kommer fortsätta gå på andra konvent. Ha det bra och som sista, bro!
Well, so last BronyCon, what am I saying now?
Basically, what has G4 and Bronycon meant for you?
G4 and BronyCon have, I mean, I kept saying this, you know, BronyCon might be ending, G4 might be ending, and G5 might be on the horizon, but this fandom ain't going anywhere, and I'm certainly not leaving it anytime soon because, well, I met some of the best friends I've ever made in this community, and I wouldn't want to give it up for like anything. No, I may have had some ups and downs, and a lot of downs, but I got a place in this whole big family of the My Little Pony community, so that's why it's so special to me.
Yeah.
So, here's hoping BronyCon 2019.
Amen. Go.
So, Generation 4 of My Little Pony, when I discovered it, a lot of things have happened as a result of me discovering the show. First of all, I wouldn't be in America without G4. I wouldn't have met this guy without G4. And I probably wouldn't be doing freelance artist as a job without watching G4. So it means a lot to me. It is just another show I like, but at the same time the fandom of the show has really helped me to really just push myself, and I'm not sure what else to add to that. But yeah, it's amazing. So it's sad it's ending, but it's the end of a chapter, not the end of a book. So yes.
Wow. This show, this community, and this convention, it has been such a roller coaster over the years. Some highs and some lows, but overall, I honestly couldn't be happier that I have discovered this show, because it really opened me up to try a lot of new things, to network a little more, and of course, like, opened me up to try to be serious about my career as a voice actor, and of course it, interestingly enough, helped me find my one true love, and I couldn't be happier, and it was like this specific convention 2 years ago where I proposed to her, and it was met with such a positive response. It was, I can't thank this community enough, be it like whether I talk to you directly or inspire me indirectly or vice versa, however you want to slice it. I couldn't be more proud to be a Brony, and I am so glad to be here at the final BronyCon, helping it go out with possibly a bigger bang than Pinkie Pie's party cannon ever will. So, yeah, as Dusty Cat would stay Brony, my friends.
BronyCon was the first convention I attended to where I felt as though people really wanted to get to know me, where I was finally able to meet so many of the YouTuber friends I have enjoyed for so many years now. I'm sad to see it go, but I am so very glad that I was there for so many years, ever since 2014.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Hi, I'm Josh Scorcher, Fire Joker, Commander Firebrand. I have many names. And yeah, so G4 is ending soon, and bittersweet moment because, you know, the show, I met a lot of great people, met a lot of great friends, met a lot of great fans. And so yeah, even though the show's ending, those friendships are still going to endure, which is great, because yeah, I met people who are very trustworthy, very
very, very loyal, will have your back, and are just so much fun to be around and talk to. And that's, yeah, and that's something that this show has done. It's brought a lot of people together and built a lot of bridges. And yeah, that's what I think we should take away from the show. It built bridges.
Awesome.
It starts now.
It's recording.
Okay. G4, My Little Pony, all that stuff. It was pretty good for me. I laughed, I cried, I shared it with everyone. The really benefit I had, most of it, was kickstarting my freelance career. And without My Little Pony, I'd probably be doing computer information science, which is not that bad, but digital arts just became my career choice because of it.
Is it going?
Yeah.
What Generation 4 means to me? It definitely got me out of my comfort zone. That's definitely a first. If it weren't for the Brony fandom and the generation, I probably wouldn't even make it this far. This is me making the Brony Palooza and being on the stage is something that I've always wanted to do, to perform in front of thousands of people. And it's thanks to musicians like Mike the Microphone and Black Griffin, Basic, Michelle Krieber, and Moony Krieber. They were the ones that I first got introduced to after watching an entire video clip of all 26 episodes of Season 1, and I got introduced to their music. If it weren't for them, and if it weren't for this fandom, I wouldn't have the friends that I have now. I wouldn't be more confident in myself. I wouldn't be able to perform. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. So, thanks Generation 4, and here's to Generation 5 being just as wonderful.
Okay.
Hang on. Ready? Oh boy, Generation 4. What do I say about that? Me being interested in something like My Little Pony before G4 was just completely inconceivable, and watching it changed my perspective on masculinity and, you know, generally how I live my life in generally speaking.
Okay. So I think Tyler wants to be in it.
Okay.
Nope, I don't want to be in the video.
Too bad.
Hold on. Yeah.
Generation 4. It sort of gave me like a community I could identify with. I never really had one place I could just fit in before I was introduced to G4. It really made my life better.
Alright. Chief?
Well, I told the story to a lot of people, but what's really ironic is that I initially started as a Brony hater. I would actually watch these cringe videos, like, unironically, because I wanted something to laugh at and to mock and make fun of, because I couldn't wrap my head around how people who are not little girl demographic could even find this kind of show enjoyable. So I actually never thought I would get into the show as much as I have, or even do things within the fandom that I I never thought I would anywhere else. But I think what really captivated me about G4 is that it kind of brought me back to a simpler time when it came to, in regards to TV shows I would watch as a child. And this was the only one that really, you know, had this kind of outspoken community, this community that was really expressive, and they were able to hold their own conventions out of this one show when other shows that I had watched before haven't even been able to come close to anything like this. So it's definitely given me a new perspective on, you know, how to view, really how to view media and also how to view fandoms as well. I'm afraid I may not be within the Brony fandom much longer, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna, you know, completely abandon it. I mean, if it wasn't for this, fandom, I wouldn't have made so many awesome friends. I wouldn't have had so many awesome experiences. And, well, it's been a long journey, but I'm glad I went on it.
Just wanted to add, ponies ain't a gang, but a way of life.
Dude, we're trying to be serious here.
I am serious.
You're gonna scare the children.
Okay, Curran.
Oh damn, put me on the spot.
You knew you
Just
were
do what you
going,
went.
you knew you were going into it. Yeah, plenty of time
I
to prepare.
anticipated this one. Wow. What can I say about G4? Never in my wildest life would I ever get into something that was meant for girly girls so young. And this show has reignited something in me that hasn't been ignited for a very long time. And that was pure joy. To say that I had a perfect life is a straight up lie. And this show, this whole show, the embodiment, the whole message behind it re-sparked when it was truly meaningful, and it took me to other places that I thought I would never go. It got me back in making art. I fucking hated making art. I hated it so much. And a show about technicolored egg whites put me back into that spot and reignited this enjoyment into something that would turn it into something more than it is. It got me back into making art. I didn't want to make art, but this stuff made me want to, and I created. And I've been going strong for 10 years with this stuff. It's a hell of a drug, man, but it's a good kind of drug. You think for 1 second that I thought about a fucking show for little girls that had fucking good morals, and great stories and values that have been missing for a very long time, gave me newer friendships. You think I would be friends with any of these motherfuckers in this room right now? You think I would be a friend to someone from Utah, let alone from Baltimore, from Virginia? I don't know where the hell you two are from.
California, actually.
From California. And lo and behold, I'm best friends with a fucking Sweden with an attitude problem.
A Sweden. The entire country.
And this yeah. But you guys have, I think I'm closer to my friends than whatever I could ever be with other friends that I've made over the course of my time. I never hanged out with friends. The only time I ever hang out with friends is they have like small little amounts of tag.
We're having a moment here. God damn it.
Probably.
Well, fuck him.
Tell him to wait outside like the dog he is.
Yeah, even with Moony, you think I would be friends with some lovable creep?
As he's coming in.
This show has made my life better for the worse.
Better for the worse.
And I'm sorry if I'm blubbering like a mess, but I'm happy. I'm happy I got to meet all of you. I'm happy this show gave me something I thought I would never have back, and that's true friendship. This show has taught me more than I could ever have back in my life. And knowing that it sucks that this shit is ending, but it's never going to end. This shit is gonna keep on going. I'm riding this train till the fucking wheels come off, man. And it's gonna be my decision when I decide when I'm completely done. But not now, in this moment, not ever. I'm still gonna continue making this art until I say I fucking had it with these fucking equines. Until then, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being such a good friend. I know I've always been such an asshole to some of you, and I know I've been called names from you guys when far worse. But you know what? That's one of the strongest things about friendships. It's the connection that we get to call each other that. I can look at Johnny here and I can call him a dumb fuck Sweden and he can laugh about it. And knowing that I don't mean no hate by it, I can call this Baltimore idiot here a fucking badass and he... and he would know that he's funny. And then there's Tyler, who looks like fucking Owen Wilson. Who gave me the second chance that he never gave me the true friendship. And you stinking motherfucker iguana, you gave me a true friendship. You've done things for me that I thought that no one else would do. You went above and beyond. And I wish I could give you shit back in return. And you offered nothing in return. I try my best to try to return favors to you, and you kept declining. You kept declining. I still don't understand, and I still want to do shit for you, but fuck, man. And you. I don't know anything. All I know about you is that you are his boy toy.
Oh boy.
But you know what, man? Come over here.
I make him my boy.
Just come over here, you dumb fucking hug me.
I don't care what you do.
I don't care if you're a fucking hyena or a phony or not. I'm glad that you're my friend, man.
Well, I'm glad I'm your friend too, buddy.
Good. Now cut the fucking camera.
Oh, nice. Oh, we got someone new in here, so
yeah,
get his thoughts.
Yeah, just
thoughts on G4.
Give me a fucking tissue, will you? I can wipe my damn face.
Where are they? Tyler, do you have any tissue? Right there. Oh, I think. I don't know.
In the bathroom, I think. Boxes. Yeah, try the bathroom.
Yeah, Moon. Your thoughts of G4 and Bronycon.
Okay.
Oh,
for those who don't know, my name is Moonlightville. I am friends with all these crazy, sweet people here. My thoughts on G4. It is a very life-changing show that really affected me in a very positive way. I didn't think a silly little girl show would do to me.
Hell yeah.
Long story short, when I lost my first ex, I didn't know where I was going to go in my life anymore. I was just depressed, everything, until this colorful show took me away and brought me to where I'm here with friends with this dragon, this guy, all of y'all, and others who are not here. G4 was a beautiful magic experience for me, and it continues to go all over the side of me. BronyCon itself is another magnificent story. Not only is it my first convention I ever went to in my life, I've made friends here. Almost every year I went into this con. Even this year, I made 2 furry friends. Yesterday, actually, and it was... Everything about BronyCon will always stick right in me. And I made a promise since last year's announcement about this grand finale that I'm going to go in this con and leave it with a smile on my face. And it has been so hard holding all that in because I want to give this con the pride and joy it deserves from me
and then let my emotions out when I get home. I'm still trying right now to fight it, because I am still going to keep this smile on my face, because I want the last thing this con sees from me is a smile on my face. And I really will miss her so much, but the show's done what it's needed to for us. I look at it as the show as our mom. She's done her duty. She's raised us. We're together. We're grown. We've learned all that. Now we're moving on our own. It's our responsibility now to take care of the fandom. She's done. Her duty is over. She's retiring. Now it's our turn. And that's how I've always felt about it. That's why this community means so much to me, and I'm going to play my part in trying to keep it alive. I'm sure lots of others are going to as well. I can't be more thankful for everything. Both the community, the con, and the show have blessed me with many amazing people who have helped me grow along the way and travel to places and do things I couldn't see myself doing 10 years ago. Thank you, BronyCon, and thank you, Brony community, for blessing me with this life.
Vance?
Oh boy. Alright. My reactions. It stinks, and I don't like it. But, oh, holy shit, here we go. I've always had obsessions with all sorts of different medias, TV shows, movies, any type of genre. Star Wars, Titanic, wrestling, which is still going on. I don't know why, but there was really nothing aside from wrestling after for a while, and I just happened to stumble on the show by accident. I don't like. You all know me, so you know how I got into it. But like, there's certain things that I like, and the show at the very earliest happened to support it. And like I said, what is that? Okay, so that's your phone. Oh, all right. All right, it's all right. You're good.
Did you just put that thing on Firebrand?
I just did. That's why I said I'll take care of it.
He's good. He's good. So yeah, I stumbled upon this show by accident, and I don't know if there was any other way I could have, because other than murmurs or a few clips here and there, I probably would have never given this show a shot, especially from the reputation it's had before. So after giving it a watch, I fell in love with it instantly. And the fact that one day one of my friends at school tells me, one of our friends is into that show. Apparently it's got a huge following. I'm like, really? And that, of course, led to, people talk about it on the internet all the time. And that's how I started to get to know everyone that I'm associated with, whether it be friends from DeviantArt or friends from YouTube videos, friends from just about anywhere. This show has done something that none of those other obsessions did for me. It pushed me to be better. I used to suck. I used to suck at drawing. I used to suck at voices. I used to suck at everything. Ever since I started getting involved with this show, I've slowly increased in skill. I'm not doing this to blow smoke up my ass. I mean, it's legit, because at one point I look back at my previous works and I nearly gag. Today, or this weekend, I've got people involved with this show taking pictures of my art, posting it on their saying they're going to post it on their Twitter and promote it all that. That says something to me. It says that I've gotten better, that I'm getting better. This con, I've told him this before, but this is what drives me to work. I mean, this con itself also is what's helping me become, like, a truly responsible and hardworking adult. This is what I strive to work hard for every year. I bet you I look hideous right now. But
That's okay.
yeah, this is what what is this?
One of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time, condense the field together.
Units, man. Go-karts.
What's wrong with this?
That's alright.
Go on.
But yeah, this is pretty much what's been striving me to work hard. I bust my ass every day just to be somewhere like this. And it does break my heart that it's coming to an end. That at least this place is coming to an end. 6 years. Ever since it came to Baltimore, 6 years, I've always been here. Whether it be 1 day, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. I mean, technically 24 years, because I've never left, but regardless. This show is my rock. This show is what drives me every day. It brought me friends. It's heightened skills that I could never dream of having. And it, like I said, it's been my rock. It breaks my heart that that's coming to an end too. I mean, I could spend days just thanking people who I've never met, people who I've known for all my life, for a short period of my life, but it's all because of this, that, I mean, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be in this room. I wouldn't be in here with any of you. And, I know, people say that, oh, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I smiled because it did happen. Or, no, God damn it, I practiced this for months. But I cry because it did happen. And I smile because it's not over.
Hey, not yet.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for me. That's pretty much all I got.
Okay. That's all one.
Sure.
As for me, being the only non-American in this room, 27-year-old guy, living on my own now in Sweden, which feels like millions of miles away from everyone here. And I thought I had liked MLP before. It was kind of part of my childhood when I was a kid, but the way G4 has become and what it is, it's undescribable, basically. Without it, I highly doubt if I would ever have real true friends, actually. Like I said before, for all my life I've been pretty much alone. Maybe some times, but mostly on my own. Been bullied in pretty much all my schools I've been to. Been bullied by fellow classmates. Been bullied by other schoolmates. Even been bullied by a teacher. But then 6-7 years ago, I found a picture on DeviantArt which was related to G4, and the comment I gave on it can be seen kind of harsh, kind of was the purpose. But from that comment, I gained not just a friend, many friends, and above all, another family. A family I hold dear to my heart. I love so incredibly much. So, to Lauren, to Bonnie, Tara, Kathy, Andrea, Rebecca, Tabitha, everyone that has made G4 ever since 2010. Thank you. Thank you for giving something that has meant so much for everyone, especially to me. And I'll see you again.